Hello everyone, my name is Rabbi Lankry from Kilas Or Chaim in Monsey, New York, and I'm here to share with everyone some beautiful insights that I hope will be able to transform and enlighten our lives. Ve'ele Toldot Yitzchak ben Avraham holid et Yitzchak. This week's parasha, we learn about Yitzchak. But I want to take you back to the birth of Yitzchak to understand who is this great personality, our great-grandfather, Yitzchak Avinu. The angels come to Abraham and Sarah, and they're going to tell them about they're going to have this child called Yitzchak. Sarah is listening from the tent, and she hears that they're going to have this child, but Yitzchak, Sarah bikirba, and she laughs inside of her. And she says, I'm old. My husband's old. How are we going to have a kid? God comes to Abraham and says to Abraham, Lama tzachaka Sarah? Why did Sarah laugh? I'm God, I can do anything. So Abraham approaches Sarah and says, why'd you laugh? And Sarah says, I didn't laugh. Hold on, but she did laugh. Or she didn't laugh. It just sounds like a bad joke. Rashi comes and introduces us to a beautiful concept. When Avraham was told by Hashem that Sarah laughed, he excluded a few words. Va'adoni zaken, that my husband is old. And Rashi tells us, you know what? Melamed sheshina mishum mipnei hashalom, that he changed the words for the sake of peace. Well, I was thinking to myself, oh, you didn't want to say that he's an old man and how could he have kids? For the sake of peace, you changed her words. Maybe for the sake of peace, don't tell the husband that she left. Because that's even more incriminating. Now it gets even more complicated. A year goes by, Mazel Tov, Yitzchak is born. What happens? Avraham calls the son Yitzchak. And then she says, Kol hashomea yitzchak li. Whoever's going to hear is going to laugh. Hello, Avraham, why would you call your son Yitzchak? If at the end of the day, that was a point of contention. Why did you laugh? And also, I would like to explore another concept. Isaac is referred to as midat hadin, the concept of judgment, constriction, harsh. But his name means laughter. How is it possible that laughter could be midat hadin? So this is the story. And this is what Yitzchak represents, the attribute of laughter. And this is how it begins. Oiz vehadar levusha Va'at Yitzchak liyoim macharon. King Solomon wrote the Eshes Chayil, commemorating our grandmother Sarah. Oiz v'hadar levusha, she girds herself with strength. But Yitzchak, and she laughs, liyoim macharon, for a later day. What does this mean? But Yitzchak, Sarah bikirba, she laughed in her midst. She didn't laugh the laughter of, ha ha ha, that's funny, how could it be? She was saying, I'm going to get the last laugh, I'm going to have a child. Hashem goes to Avraham and says, I need you to learn this lesson because it's the essence of the Jewish people. Yes, we get beat up, we get stamped upon, we get stabbed, we get Holocaust. But we're going to have the last laugh. Why did Sarah laugh? Go inquire. Why does Sarah laugh? To this she says, I didn't laugh. Abraham says, why'd you laugh? I'm not laughing at the subject matter. I'm introducing you to a concept of laughter of tomorrow. But Yitzchak, all my life will be a form of joy and glee. You know why? Because one day I know I'll be successful. I'm going to go up to heaven. I did my mission. I accomplished. That's the tzchok of tomorrow. It's not the tzchok of today. I just want to get stoned and drunk. Yitzchak is judgment. Judgment represents when I go to court and someone hurt me, I know that I'll have my day of justice. And you know what? Justice is about having the last laugh. It's not the laughter of today. Today I'm under duress. I got robbed, I got ripped off, I got hurt. But I'll get the last laugh. It will be real to me. I just want to end with the Talmud tells us in Shabbat that HaKadosh Baruch Hu came to the fathers and he said to them, Banecha achatuli, your children have sinned to me. So Abraham says, Yimachu kedushat shemecha. They listen, if they sin, wipe them out. He says, oh no, Abraham, you don't understand. Goes to Yaakov, Banecha achatuli, your children have sinned to me. He says, Yimachu kedushat shemecha. Wipe them out. If they're no good, beat them up. HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, the Talmud enumerates, says that lo b'sabi eitza v'lo b'darki, the elders don't have good advice, and then the children don't understand. Let me go to Yitzchak. Yitzchak comes and he says, Banecha chatula. Okay, what's the big deal? Let's negotiate this. Yitzchak says to Hashem, they've sinned? Okay, they've sinned. Well, how long does a person live on this world? Oh, whatever it is, right? A third of his life he's sleeping. A third of his life he's a kid. A third of his life he's working. So how much is left of a person's life? Just a couple of years? He says, God, half on me, half on you. I'll deal with it. And if you can't, just put it all on me. You know why? Because I've already given my life when I was put on the altar. Akedat Yitzchak introduces us, and Yitzchak Avinu introduces us to a whole new concept of a relationship with God. And that is, when I've acquired a certain attribute, it belongs to me. And because of that, I can demand something. I don't have to defend myself and be apologetic. It's the type of tefillah that Yitzchak Avinu creates is Mechaya HaMetim, Baruch Ata Hashem, Mechaya HaMetim. It's not a request, it's a demand. You know why? Because when I do something that's so difficult and I overcome every human aspect, and nevertheless I persevere and I do God's will, I can go back and say, I demand results because of who I am. We say this should be the resurrection of the dead. It's in the honor of Yitzchak because he already gave his life, so he can request life. Mechaya Metim, justice, and Yitzchak represents the attribute of judgment, and the attribute of judgment allows us to demand things. We should all look forward to the wonderful day of Vatitzchak Liyom Acharon, where we will laugh the laughter of the past and see the success, and there will be no more pains and sorrow. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you for watching. Please click right over here to subscribe to our other videos that will be coming shortly. Thank you.